さて、追っ始めるか。
Alright, what's good guys, it's Dabosenpai and TerrorBlocks here to show off the game mechanics section of the Shonen Unleashed Direct by giving you a closer look at the game's basic mechanics beyond just the characters. Shonen Unleashed, like most other battle arenas on Roblox, features a 4-move, 5-hit stun system with your typical up tilts and down slams, and during every battle, every piece of damage landed will count towards the player's points. These points are used to achieve Awakening. Awakening is a power-up mode that every character in SU can use after they achieve 300 points. They gain 4 new moves, and for some characters even an extra 5th one called an Ultimate. Ultimate moves can only be used during an Awakening form, and you must gain a certain amount of points in your Awakening to be able to use it. But be careful with your Ultimate moves because you only have one chance to land them after achieving the points requirements. But I think it's about time to lead into what really makes SU different from the other games. The game does have some more pretty in-depth systems to diversify the combat from other games on the platform, and the first one I'd like to talk about is the substitute system. When players get damaged to a certain threshold, they'll be able to achieve a substitute. This can be used by pressing the sub button at any time during stun and it will free you out of any combo. But that's not all the system has to it. If you're confident in your timing, you can let off your substitution a little early before the damage actually stuns you, and this will perform a counter sub. Counter subs will teleport you behind the enemy, allowing you to avoid whatever would have hit you, allowing you to catch them by surprise. Some characters even have special passives that modify their counter sub to have a lot more special effects to them. SU also has features on the mouse buttons like the ground slam and the anti-air M1. Ground slam can be utilized in starting combos and performed by double jumping and clicking the M1 button, while the anti-air M1 is used to punish enemies that have moves that bring them into the air and start an air combo off of it. This counts for moves like Goku's Spirit Bomb that has long windup but takes him off the ground. You perform this by holding M2 and pressing M1 after double jumping. Of course the game features the ability to block, but the difference with SU's blocking is that there's block decay. That basically weakens if you stay in the blocking state for way too long, and will make sure that your next hit that hits your block will guard break you. That's not all that blocking can do though. Blocking certain attacks at the right time will perform a perfect block. Perfect blocking attacks completely negates the damage, rewards you with a evasive meter, and keeps the enemy away from you to make sure you can stay safe. Shonen Unleashed takes a unique spin on the armor systems from fighting games with the super and hyper armor mechanics. Super armor attacks that are highlighted yellow can tank one of any hit. However, any more than that will break through and stun the enemy, also cancelling the move they were trying to use. While hyper armor attacks that are highlighted red can only be broken by moves with a grab tag. A good example of this mechanic would be Todoroki's Flash Fire Fist to being able to cancel Deku's Detroit Smash if they use it at the right time.
Hey, what's going on, y'all boys? It's your boy Terra. Welcome back. Nah, I'm not even going. Anyways, though, the infamous Power Rush feature has also been updated in this new rework of SU. This new and improved utility will prove to be useful during battle, as its main use is to catch people off guard in order to start your own combo. Now, as you can see, Power Rush is equipped with hyper armor and technically counts as a grab of sorts, meaning this is going through hyper armor and super armor skills. So make sure you fight it patiently so you can throw out a Power Rush of your own to initiate a clash. Some specific new characters have also dropped with a new feature known as utility moves. Now these can come in the form of either mini modes or a literal press of a button. Pressing T will allow you to switch one move back and forth between a selection of alternatives, which will provide you with different combo routes, block break options, and items that will allow you to surprise your enemy and gain leverage. Now, speaking of leverage, the new Spirit Unleashed feature finally makes its debut in Shonen Unleashed 2v2s. Getting outnumbered in rank 2s will empower your fighter with a 20% buff to their attack, defense, cooldown speed, evasive gain, and they're healing for 25% health. Bro, who thought of these buffs? What is that? But keep in mind, these buffs will disappear once a team member of the opposing team gets wiped. And now it's time for my favorite segment, the new and improved Ability Struggle QuickTime event. The Beam and Jutsu Clash QuickTime events have been updated with faster QuickTime prompts, which make for high pace and fast interactions. And just know, if you run into me on rank, you're not beating me in a clash. I'm the fastest master NA. Come test me. Now, DBZ and Naruto are the only anime with these interactions, but expect more in the future. But yeah, that's the end of me and Dabo's section. Shouts out my boy Dabo, you know what I'm saying? And shouts out Shonen Unleashed for having us, you know. Love y'all, man. But hold up, though. It ain't done. We got something else for y'all, boys.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Raz, man. Scripter of Shonen Unleashed, coming at y'all with the reworks. What's new, what got changed. So let's dive right into it. First off is Goku. Kaioken and Base got a secondary variant, which applies a temporary buff that changes some of your skills. For example, your Kamehameha becomes bigger and does more damage. Your Ki Blast, which is your aerial variant for Spirit Bomb, which is also new, gets a secondary blast, which guard breaks. So overall, it just makes his kit a lot more versatile and improves his character as a whole. As for his awakening, it also got a minor change, which is a rework for his secondary skill, which is now a dash attack that can be canceled into different, play styles. You can use it to extend, or you can skip the dash and just do the Kamehameha straight up, teleport above your enemy. Vegeta's base also got a minor rework. Dirty Fireworks now has an M1 variant, which is called Genocide Breaker, and it's his proper extender now, and it can be used both on the ground and in the air. His awakening also has a couple move changes. For example, Amazing Impact now has tracking, which makes it a lot more viable in neutral, and Focus Flash replaces Finish Breaker from base. It's just a much bigger Ki Blast barrage, and they also track, which is, the gimmick for his awakening, where every move pretty much has tracking, and he's just an easy to use character. Next up is Naruto. Naruto's M1's got a big change. They used to be very plain, just didn't really fit the character, so I added the secondary shadow clone to them, to make them more alive and make them fit overall his real fighting style. His base also got some changes to his skills, like for example, Uzumaki Barrage now has a neutral, which is Clone Throw, which is a very viable skill because it has tracking and is just a great aggro skill overall. His awakening also has some changes, some move replacements. He has an AoE roar that combo starts. Some of his moves got sped up. His Rasengan even got a new cutscene. So overall, it's more of a visual rework, but also some moves are better to use in neutral and overall is more fun to use as a character. Oh boy. Sasuke's coming up, one of the more controversial characters. Fuma Shuriken has now an M1 combo variant, which basically throws multiple shurikens and does more damage. Lion Barrage has the normal cutscene sped up because now it's a combo extender, and it also has an aerial variant just to make his character more versatile and easier to use. His awakening got some big changes. His one now is Uchiha Execution, where it's basically a tracking rush. You see this as a common trend now, which basically, tracks you, does a few kicks, and then finishes off with a Dragon Fireball. It's a cool move. He also has Power Driver, which is the aerial version of Arm Breaker. Another finisher move, which does a ton of damage. His kit is very strong. Todoroki from My Hero Academia was a special rework. He didn't really need a rework, but, once the anime came out, we found out a lot of the moves and, visuals were just inaccurate simply because the medium was black and white and we didn't really have a lot to work with. So he mainly got changes just to make his kit more accurate to what it actually is supposed to be like. Our boy Luffy got some changes as well. Shout out One Piece, shout out Luffy. You know what I'm saying? His neutral was pretty bad. He just didn't have a great neutral. Now he has Whip, which replaces Battle Axe. It just has more range, it has armor, it's just a much better skill. Now Battle Axe is still the aerial variant, so we're all good. And we also got some changes to Pistol. It has an M combo variant, which is Bullet. and it's just a much better finisher for your combos. Bazooka has an M1 combo variant as well, which is Windmill, and this is a great move because it's a big AoE that can hit multiple people, and you also have iframes. So it's just a great overall move, and his base just feels more authentic to the actual source material. Gear Second also has Jet Bullet for Jet Pistol, and he also has a new move called Jet Rifle, which is a very fast dash that, does a combo of jet attacks, and it also combo starts. He still has Jet Missile as the aerial variant for that move. And, he's just very strong as a character overall. Renge's base also got a couple changes, mainly Higazeko got reworked pretty much entirely. It was a pain to make, but now it's really good. It's really cool, and it's just a great combo starter that can be used in different situations. Shakaho also has a projectile variant, which can be used at the end of combos or an aerial. And it's just an overall quality of life addition to his kit. Ichigo got a new move called Moonfang, which replaces Captain Undertaker. It's a running move that does a Getsuga at the end. It's really good because it has hyper armor and it's a combo starter, so overall his kit is a lot better in neutral. Ryatsu Burst doesn't have the helicopter part anymore. It was cool, it was unique, but it wasn't actually good in neutral. Nobody was using it. Everyone was using the aerial variant, and that's just how it is now. Now, Ichigo's Awakening got a huge makeover. I just didn't really think it matched the source material. It didn't feel fast, it didn't feel strong. It didn't really feel like Ichigo's Bankai would feel. So, I started with the first skill, which is new, Flashing Miracle. It makes you enter a flash step state, and you can cancel it into doing a powerful slash, or you can use different skills into it, like Getsuga Tensho, which turned into a massive wave, or you can use cross slashes, which turned into a fast barrage of slashes. So it's a very versatile skill that has multiple uses, and not to mention, you can't be tracked in this flash step state. It's an intangible state. You don't have iframes, but it's still great. That's it for the rework segment, folks. I just want to give some of my insight onto why I did some of them, what was the reasoning behind them. And now I'm going to pass the mic on to Ren, and he's going to explain more of the game's features and whatnot.
Yo guys, I'm Ren, I'm the project manager for SU, and I'm also in charge of the moveset design and balancing for this game. I'm here to explain to you guys more game systems and mechanics outside of the combat. First things first, Shonen Unleashed is going to be available on both console and mobile on release, and they're both going to have access to lock-on. When you first join the game, you're going to be asked to pick a starter character. There's 3 starters you can pick from. These 3 are randomized between 7 select fighters, so that includes Goku, Luffy, Naruto, Ichigo, Jonathan, Deku, and Tanjiro. After you choose your starter character, you'll be met with the main menu, and from there you can choose whatever game mode you want to play. When you're in the lobby, you can press M to open up the in-game menu. You'll see a couple options there, but I'm only going to go over the big ones for now. In the character select screen, we added a new button you can click on called Character Info. Once you click on this button, it'll tell you everything about a character down to their passives, how their skills work, damage values, and more. We also added an achievement system to the game. Here you'll see one-time completion quests. These quests can be milestones, and they can also be special quests. Some of these quests might even give you a character. Of course, we also have an AFK world. Sitting in here is going to earn you cash and XP. What's cool, however, is that there's also a stat menu available in here. So if you're curious, you can view things like how many ranked wins you have, who your most played character is, how long you spent playing the game, and much more. You're also able to buy private servers for 500 Robux. These are your typical private servers, however there's a few game modes in here that are exclusive to these servers. We've also gone ahead and make it so you gain experience and cash every few minutes while on private servers. For the rank system, we have the standard 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s. You'll be earning your ranks as you climb the leaderboard, which range from bronze all the way to invincible, invincible being our top 10 rank. You'll be able to find more information about how ranked works with our in-game ranked guide. On top of that, at the end of every month, everyone's rank will reset and you'll be greeted with your seasonal reward. You'll earn 500 cash and 50 tokens for every rank you reach at the end of the season. However, bronze will not count towards these rewards. Tokens are the secondary currency found within SU. You'll mostly use tokens to roll for skins with better rates, but there are a few characters like Guts who cost tokens and tokens alone. There's a couple ways to get tokens, but the primary way to get them is through ranked matches. In Shonen Unleashed, you can level up and progress individual characters in what's known as the character path. In the character path menu, you'll notice the max level for each character is only 20. However, every single level rewards you. Prices mostly consist of cash and tokens, but every few levels you'll unlock unique cosmetics for a character, such as a unique skin or a unique emote. Leveling up characters is vital in Shonen Unleashed, because that's how you're going to unlock variations. Variations are alternate versions of characters with the same base moveset, but a completely unique awakening moveset. Variations can range from different iterations of characters to entirely different characters who have similar abilities. Note, however, not every character will be getting a variation. On the topic of variations, we'd like to finally show you every variation we've prepared for release.
Yeah, they're good.
九刀流アシュラ握りドローおぼろ70そうおぼろ一刀流似合いシシソンソンアシュラ一抜き やれやれこのまま終わらせてもらうぞぶちかますぞ暗いな俺が騒ぐプラチナベアリング弾だスタープラチナザワールドやれやれ間に合ったぜおら時は動き出す水の呼吸雫波紋付け源横水生成力三の型流々丸ねじれ渦死の型 血を終わりだ。銃の刀生成ルテン。8の型滝壺。11の型なぎ。最下級戦士め、俺様はエリートだぞ。終わりにしてやる。汚い花火だ。はじけて混ざれ。3の型流々舞ねじれ渦。勝てました。ほら頑張れ頑張れ。引き玉で後悔はしたくない。形成剣飛んでけ。 素晴らしい盗撮だ警察小僧を人質に解放理由の愚か単のです俺どうした甘えろ領域展開福間水